Hi there, and welcome to Fizz Talk, our place for talking about Tableau visualizations. My name is Dan.
And I'm Lorie.
And we're data analysts here at Tableau Software. Today we're going to take a look at a Viz from Matt Lee, who has graciously allowed us to just discuss his Viz, see what we like about it, what we'd like to see improved. And let's actually just go ahead and take a look right now. So Matt's Viz is showing us a comparison between the stock prices of Microsoft and Apple.
So the first thing that I look for is what story is the Viz telling me? What jumps out at me in this Viz is that Apple, the orange line below, is going up like gangbusters. And since that's the first piece that drew my eye, that tells me that that view is the most important, and it should probably be in the most prominent location, which is at the top.
Yeah, I agree. I think the heat map that's in the middle is actually really interesting because you can really see how Microsoft's stock was a lot stronger earlier and Apple's stock is a lot stronger now. But it's a little bit redundant and isn't as powerful as the time series on the bottom, so I'd actually get rid of the heat map altogether. Lorie, what do you think about the callouts at the top?
You know, I really like the idea of the callouts, the textual information that kind of jumps out with really big numbers. But what I would like to see is the current stock price. That's the number that's most important to me. You know, maybe secondary and possibly smaller font size would be the minimum, the lowest stock price, and the max stock price.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the third tab. I like both of these views. You can really, again, see the change in stock price. But this Viz really seems to be about comparing Apple and Microsoft, and I think having a filter that switches between the two defeats the purpose.
I agree. I'd like to see the filter removed, and so you can compare Apple and Microsoft directly. So I want to go back to the story part a bit, and let's go back to the first tab that we were looking at. You know, as I said before, I think that this bottom view, the blue and orange lines, is the most important one. One thing that I'd like to see explored is these peaks down here. I'd like to know if those are meaningful peaks. That to me would bring out more of the story. Like, when do they match up? Do the peaks for Apple match up to when they release new products? Do the declines for Microsoft come at important times in their history?
I think it would be a really good use case for reference lines, being able to, around 2007 for Apple is really when their iPhone released it. And you can see that if we put a line right here, we'll actually be able to tell that this is really when the iPhone was started, and their stock price has really kind of risen ever since.
Yeah, you could do reference lines, or you could also do that. I think it would work well with annotations.
Yeah, annotations are another great way to mark history points on timelines. I think personally I would also really like to see Apple compared with other big tech giants, IBM, HP, just to really show how Apple has really, grown gangbusters compared with everybody. Let us know what you think about Matt's Viz. Leave us a comment or visit us in the Viz Talk forum in the description below.
Want to see your Viz on Viz Talk? Send us a link at social@tableausoftware.com.